Hi guys, and welcome to the Cook's Pantry. Mate, when you hear bread and butter pudding, what starts popping around in your head?
I mean, first of all, it's delicious. Yum. But also, it reminds me of my mum.
Yeah?
It was probably the only dessert she could cook when we were younger. Sorry, Mum.
That's fine. It's a good one to have.
Bit of but she used up old bread, make bread and butter pudding. It'd be like our Sunday night classic, and I love it. It's one of my favourites.
I think we've kicked it up a little bit,
but
still remain true to what it is at heart. So that's what we're going to be knocking up first.
Love it.
All right, mate, you can be chief in charge of bread and butter today. The most important part.
Yeah.
We're working with a raisin toast. That's because that's what we've got on hand. If you've got any other loaf of bread laying around, it doesn't matter. Don't need to be too particular because you are going to get the sweetness out of the second most important part, the custard.
Stale bread's good. You almost want
stale bread's good because it's nice and firm.
Yeah.
So it's lost a little bit of its moisture. When it absorbs the custard, it becomes a lot crispier. Yeah, which
nice.
is what we want.
We love that.
So a few eggs. So this is 5 eggs all up. So we've got three whole eggs and 2 yolks.
So when Mum made this, she used to put in a heap of dried fruit, dried apricot, sultanas.
Yep.
The bread's already doing that for us, but you can sort of add lots of things. I've added chopped chips to mine before.
Yes,
and
nice.
And use croissants. Like if you ever had leftover croissants, they go really well in there.
Yep, nice.
You can sort of go crazy with the bread.
So I've just got the 3 eggs and 2 yolks in there, in with a tablespoon of vanilla and 1/3 of a cup of caster sugar.
That just makes me happy.
Combine that. Can you hit me up with some orange zest?
Yes, mate, yep.
So it's just a bit of orange zest, you know, it just gives it that little bit more complexity, a little bit more, you know, a little bit more interesting.
You're thinking about those flavours that work well together, all that's in here, the dried fruits.
Yeah.
Going with that nice bit of orange. It's almost Christmassy, isn't it, really? All right.
You good?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pick up with a knife. That smells amazing.
Lovely.
Good orange. Right, now I'm just going to pile these in here.
Yep, you do that and then I'll finish off this.
Nice.
Cup of milk, cup of cream.
So this has got pretty simple ratios. You can kind of remember this quite easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like those recipes.
We go sugar in with the eggs first, really try to work that through, get the sugar melting, and then we go in with the milk and the cream. And
with the bread here, I'm pushing it in quite firm so we get a lot in there.
Yeah.
Because it's really going to soak up a lot of that custard.
Yeah.
Interlocking them so you get nice little crunchy bits.
You want some raised edges, you want some, you want differentiating heights.
Beautiful.
Here we go.
This is the hardest bit. Oh. Brings back some good memories.
Just give that a good push down.
So like a sponge now, isn't it? Just soak it all up.
Push it in, soak it up, yeah.
Now I've got a good fact for you. Bread and butter pudding.
I love your facts.
So, 13th century, it was also known as poor man's pudding because it was sort of a lower class dish.
I believe that.
And I guess so, using up, you know, leftovers, but I don't know you'd be that poor if you eat that. You'd be pretty, you know, rich.
But that's the thing,
wouldn't you?
They were so reresourceful.
Yeah.
There was no such thing as, oh no, it's no good anymore, throw it in the bin.
Yeah,
It was, okay, we need to maximise what, you know, what we've paid for this produce. How do we turn it into something else and give it a second purpose?
Well, make it taste incredible.
Mick, thank you for that, mate.
Amazing bit,
Every day's a school day with you. Do you want to bang it in the oven?
Yeah.
Done.
What are we doing?
140, all set. Probably 50 minutes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Right, cool. How are we looking?
Mate, that is perfect.
That's one of those just-in-time ones where you start to get a little bit of toastiness on the top of that, but it looks good.
Look at that wobble too.
Nice and crispy, little wobble in the middle. That's a well-cooked custard.
You can see it's soaked up all that custard, all the eggs and the cream.
Poor man's pudding, eh?
I'm pretty impressed.
There we go, guys. A bread and butter pudding zhuzhed up with a bit of orange zest and some raisin toast. I think we've done a pretty good job.
Mate, I can't wait to eat it.